What if I told you that when a woman desires an older man, she doesn't chase him, she tests him? And most men fail these tests without even realizing it. She won't announce it, she won't warn you, but she will ask two powerful psychological questions that decide whether her attraction grows or disappears. If you don't understand these tests, you lose her without even knowing why. Today, you're about to discover exactly what those two questions are, why she asked them, and how to pass them like a high-value man. In this video, we're diving deep into female psychology inspired by the concept of when a woman desires an older man. She tests him with these two questions, Female Psychology Laurin Ponce. This isn't about manipulation, it's not about playing games, it's about understanding how attraction works in the female mind, especially when it comes to older men. By the end of this video, you will know the two hidden questions she asks, how to respond without losing power, and how to naturally increase her attraction towards you. If you're an older man, or even a younger man dating someone who values maturity, this might completely change how you see attraction. Here's what most men don't understand. When a woman feels attracted to an older man, it's usually because of three things: maturity, emotional stability, and leadership energy. But the moment she starts feeling that attraction, her brain switches into evaluation mode. She begins testing, not because she wants drama, not because she wants to hurt you, but because biologically and psychologically she needs to know, is he secure? Is he strong? Is he emotionally independent? And if you fail those silent tests, even in small ways, her attraction slowly fades. You think everything is fine, but she feels something missing. That something is your emotional strength under pressure. Now let's talk about the two questions she tests you with. Tip 1. The first test. Are you confident in your age? She wants to know if you wear your age like a crown or like a burden. When a woman desires an older man, she often tests his comfort level with the age gap. She might tease you, she might call you old, she might compare you to younger guys, she might joke about your generation, and in that moment, she's watching your reaction very closely. This is the first hidden question. Are you insecure about your age? Because if you are, she will feel it instantly. Female psychology is extremely sensitive to emotional signals. If you become defensive, try to prove you're still young, or overcompensate by acting immature, you communicate weakness, and weakness kills attraction. But if you stay relaxed, amused, unbothered, you communicate something powerful. I'm comfortable with who I am. Imagine she says, "You're probably too old to keep up with me." A weak response would be, "Oh, no, I'm not that old. I still go out. I still party. I'm basically young." That response screams insecurity. A strong response? Smile slightly and say, maybe, but experience has its advantages. Or, trust me, I move differently. Calm, grounded, no need to prove anything. When you respond like that, you flip the dynamic. Instead of defending yourself, you create mystery. Instead of chasing validation, you project authority. And that's incredibly attractive. Because what she truly desires in an older man is not youth, it's certainty. Tip 2. The second test. Do you have a life beyond me? She doesn't want to be your entire world. She wants to be invited into a world you already built. This is one of the biggest mistakes older men make when dating someone they deeply like. They become too available, too responsive, too emotionally dependent. When a woman desires an older man, she expects him to have purpose. She expects him to have structure, responsibilities, goals, a mission, so she tests it. She might take longer to reply, she might cancel plans, she might create slight distance, and again, she watches your reaction. The hidden question here is your happiness dependent on me? If you panic and if you double text, if you ask, did I do something wrong? You fail the test because it signals emotional dependence. And emotional dependence removes mystery, removes challenge, removes polarity. Now imagine she cancels dinner last minute. Weak response. Oh, okay, I was really excited. Can we reschedule soon? Are you sure everything's okay? You're seeking reassurance. Strong response. No worries, I've got a busy week anyway. Let me know when you're free. Short, calm, unshaken. You don't punish her, you don't overreact, you don't beg. You simply stay centered in your own life. That communicates abundance, and abundance creates attraction. Tip 3, the bonus test. Can you lead without controlling? This one is subtle. When a woman desires an older man, she's often looking for leadership energy. But leadership is not control. She may say things like, I don't know, you decide, or what do you think we should do? She's testing whether you can take initiative confidently. If you constantly say, whatever you want, I don't mind, you choose, you lower your perceived value because indecision feels weak. But if you say, like, let's try this place, you'll like it. Now you're leading, you're making decisions, you're showing direction, and direction makes her feel safe. Safety allows her to relax into attraction. Let me give you a quick scenario. There's a 42-year-old man dating a 27-year-old woman. She's attracted to him because he's calm, established, and confident. At first, everything goes well. Then she starts teasing him about being older. He laughs nervously and starts explaining how he still works out, still parties, still does everything young guys do. Later, she delays replying to his texts. He double texts, then triple texts. Suddenly, her energy shifts. She pulls away, not because she lost attraction to his age, but because she lost attraction to his insecurity. Now, imagine the same scenario. But he stays calm. He jokes back playfully. He doesn't overreact to delays. He continues focusing on his business, his gym routine, his life. Now she feels something different. She feels stability, and stability is magnetic. If you're starting to see how powerful these subtle tests are, comment below confidence if you understand the first test, or independence if the second one hit you harder. And make sure you subscribe, because understanding female psychology at this level will completely change your dating life. There's one final mindset shift you need to hear. When a woman desires an older man, she is not looking for perfection. She's looking for grounded masculinity. She wants emotional strength. She wants calm leadership. She wants presence. The moment you try to impress too hard, the moment you seek validation, the moment you fear losing her, you lose the very qualities that attracted her in the first place. But when you stay centered in who you are, when you own your age, when you maintain your mission, when you lead calmly, she doesn't test you to push you away. She tests you to see if you're strong enough to stay. Now you know the two hidden questions behind when a woman desires an older man. She tests him with these two questions, female psychology, Laurin Ponce. Ask yourself honestly, how would you respond if she tested you tomorrow? Would you react emotionally, Vishnu, or would you respond with calm strength? Start applying this immediately because attraction doesn't disappear overnight. It fades through small emotional mistakes. Fix those and everything changes. If this opened your eyes, subscribe now and remember so the next time she tests you, don't defend, don't chase, don't panic, smile, and sure, pass the test.